Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. Today, I'm going to give you yet another in the series of our fabulous duct tape animal face bags. And this one was requested by a lot of our viewers, and it is Toothless the Dragon. So we've got a lot of requests for dragons. So I'm going to give a shout out right now to all of you who requested it. This was requested by Becky G, Kaya L, Dog Lover, Sophia B, Stitch Loves, Kelsey G, and Sticky Duct Tape. You guys, this one's for you. I'm going to show you how to make a toothless right now. For this project, you're going to need a bag body, duct tape fabric, duct tape, downloadable template, scissors, X-Acto knife, work surface, and some sort of closure, either magnets or sticky back Velcro. As we've done so many times before, we've started with a duct tape fabric and we've traced out the template of the head and I've cut it out. This is the flap that is going to become the head. And for this one, we're actually going to have ears. And so these are two pieces of duct tape fabric that have been cut into ear shapes here that you see. First thing we're going to do is attach these ears because this is a little bit different than our normal bags. And what we're going to do is actually take these ears and we're going to tape them around the bag just like that. So as you can see here, they're taped on either side of the flap. So I'm going to take a little bit of tape and I'm actually going to cut this into skinny strips. So about 3/4 of an inch wide by about 3-4 inches. And I'm just going to figure out what you want to be the front. I'm going to make that the front. Take your ear and fold it around the strap, right at the edge where the strap hits the body. And then just take that tape and wrap it around. So there you go, you got one. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side with the other ear. Folding it around right at the base of the bag where it connects to the strap. Sorry, I meant to say at the base of the strap where it connects to the bag, right there. So now you've got your two ears. Now, this head flap actually sits higher than the bag. And so for this, what you're going to do is be attaching this to the back flap here. This is a little tricky, I have to admit. So what you want to do is get your face kind of placed where you like it on the bag and flip it over. And you need to tuck this front part of the bag down, which is a little, like I said, a little tricky. Now you're going to take a little piece of tape here, just kind of get it in place, and then you can flip it over and check and just make sure that it's where you want it to be. And it's in a good place there. And I'm just making sure I'm not catching the front. And now I'm just going to pull some pieces of tape and tape this really good. There we go. Just make sure you get nice and secure there, and then open it up by flipping it open. Here we go. Now you can see where it's been attached, and what I want to do is basically cover that little sticky. See that sticky? I want to go all the way to the edge and seal that seam up where those two pieces have come together. Just try to get it in there as close as you can to that edge. And then if you have any extra little bits and pieces that you need to cover, you can take a little bit of tape, just a tiny little bit, and cover it. Just making sure that's nice and secure. There we go. Now we get to add the fun part, which is the facial features. Now these are every single one of these is going to be a duct tape sticker. And everything is marked on the template to tell you what colors they are, and if you're making 2 or 1 or what you're going to be doing. let's start first with his eyes. So you can place his eyes, one on either side, and the teardrop side, the sharp side, kind of faces in towards where his nose would be. And then next thing we're going to do is put his little dragon. I guess those are, I'm not sure, are they spikes? I guess they're like little spikes right down the center there. And then we're going to add his nostrils. I have to admit, this is one movie I have not seen. I've done dragon parties, and I've done how to train your dragon parties, but not based on the movie. I've basically done dragon parties where we've like pretended to have dragons. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to add the inside part of his eyes here. There we go. And I know they call this guy Toothless, but he seems to have teeth to me. You'll have to write in the comments below why they call him Toothless. And we'll give him a little shine in his eye. There we go. Give him his little character. And add his little smile. And see, now we're going to add some teeth here. So you guys have to tell me why we call him Toothless. Okay. Teeth on one side. Teeth on the other side. Now, he gets a collar because he actually, I believe, is owned by somebody. So his collar, we want to try to figure out where that's going to go. So I'm taking this non-sticky side, putting it right underneath his chin there, and closing that to figure out where, okay, that's about where it would go. And then next, I'm going to put that little part where they keep his name. It's perfect too because I can cover up that little squidgy there. There we go. And now the only thing that we need to do now is add the closure. So I'm going to be using a magnet. So I have a piece of tape with a magnet on there. I've done this in all these videos about 100 times now, so I hope you guys have got the sense of what you do is you take the magnet, take a piece of tape, place it over top of the other magnet, sticky side facing up, drop your magnet. That makes sure that the polarity is correct. Close the flap and push it. And there you've got it in the perfect place to close up Toothless. And there you have it, your very own Toothless, and you can train him any way you want. For more bag face ideas, come and check us out at Sophie-World. And if you've got a suggestion, make sure to write it in the comments. And if you go to the link up above or the link down below, you're going to find that we have a playlist with about 20 of these fabulous faces. So check it out, Sophie-World.com.